G'day guys, welcome to Greg's Kitchen, where the food is finger licking. And today it is super finger licking. This is bowl licking stuff. This is Greg's famous seafood chowder. It's such a simple, easy recipe and the flavour of this is amazing. Although I am using my secret ingredient, smoked mussels. This will send it to the next level. Well, for this, all I'm using is, well, you'll need some seafood, of course. I've got a couple of nice pieces of white fish here, and I've got some frozen prawns, which I'm using. A tin of smoked mussels, in oil, preferably. I've got 2 bay leaves, a carrot, 2 celery sticks, 2 potatoes, 1 onion, 2 bits of bacon, cream, butter, 2 cups of chicken stock, and you'll need 3 tablespoons of flour. Well, I've got a few things to cut up, so let's start doing that. Alright, well I'll start off with the celery here. I hope you can see it on this green board, but what I want to do is I want to cut it into like thirds, each stick, and then cut it into 1 centimetre pieces. Now the onion, I want to finely dice it, so into nice small little bits. Now the carrot, I want that in quarters. Depends how big the carrot is. If you've got a big carrot, then half your luck. But this is a fairly thin one, so just into quarters and then into 1 centimetre pieces. Now the potato, I want that into, again, 1 centimetre pieces. So this one I'll just go 4 across, and then 3 or 4 across this way, and then once again just cubed into 1 centimetre pieces. And now the 2 rashers of bacon. Once again, pretty much we just sort of want everything the same size. So, well, this doesn't really matter, you just got to cut it up into little bits. Now with the fish, you just need to cut it into, well, sizes that's nice and convenient. So I'll cut this into slightly bigger cube size pieces. Now you usually eat this with a spoon, so you want it to be able to fit on your spoon. So I just cut this up to nice little chunks. All right. Well, that's all the cutting up done, so now it's time to start cooking this. Now for this you'll need a nice big deep saucepan, or just something. It is a soup, so you'll need something pretty big. So now it's time to chuck in my 2 tablespoons of butter, and we'll melt that. And now we add in the bacon, onion and celery. We'll throw that all in. And we want to cook this until the celery and onions are softened and, well, the bacon is partly cooked. Even though technically bacon sort of is cooked. So you want to cook it for about 5 minutes. Now after about the 5 minutes, that's looking pretty good. So now into there we add 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of flour. And we'll stir that through. You want to stir it for about a minute to get rid of that funny floury taste. Now we add the 2 cups, or about half a litre, of the chicken or vegetable stock you can use. And we'll stir that through so the flour is all nicely mixed in. And you can already see that's starting to thicken up. I've got my 2 bay leaves, we'll chuck those in, and your 1 cup of cream. Mix that all through. Might turn the heat down a bit. Now I've got my potatoes and carrots here, so I'll gently add those in. And potatoes usually take about 20 minutes to cook, so we just need to slowly let these simmer for about 20 minutes. Now once that starts boiling, I want to turn the heat right down on it because I just want it to lightly simmer away. And you will want to come back and just keep stirring it and make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. And if it's looking too thick, you might want to add a little bit more stock in there just to thin it out a bit. But that should be all right. Just let it go for now. I might even just put the lid on to stop it evaporating too much. But we'll give it 20 minutes and then I'll come back and I'm going to add the fish in. Remember, make sure you come back and give it a stir every so often. Make sure it's not sticking. Alright, well it's been about 20 minutes and I think these potatoes, the fork's going into it fairly easy, so that's good. So once we get to that stage, it's time to add our fresh seafood. Now this takes about 5 minutes to cook. And we put it in last so it just doesn't disintegrate everywhere. So we'll give this a nice stir through. And I'll add these prawns in as well. Now as this stands right now, it tastes awesome. You can add some freshly ground black pepper if you want. I just had a little taste of it and it doesn't need any salt as far as I'm concerned. I think it tastes just right. But to make it taste better, I've got my secret ingredient, the smoked oysters. Now the oil in this just adds this really nice smokiness. This tastes really great on its own, but I reckon it tastes even better with these. So I'll add the oil and the oysters in there. Or smoked mussels, you can use those too. Just something smoked. But we'll give that a stir through, and once that fish is cooked, this is ready. All right, well, that should be done now. So how about we serve it up? Now there's enough here to serve, well, 4 people I'd say. There's plenty there. You'll probably only end up serving 2 of you because you'll have a couple of bowls each. But it's a nice thickness, nice chunks of fish there. Oh yeah. All right, well it's time for the taste test. How easy was it? Really, it's just cutting some stuff up and chucking it all in together. All right. Oh yeah. Oh my God. That is exactly how you want a seafood chowder to taste. It's just such a delicious blend of ingredients and they all just go in together so well. It's just amazing that so few ingredients can make something that tastes this good. But there you go, my very special seafood chowder recipe. I know you're gonna love it, and if you do make it, let me know how it turned out. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time I cook something. See you then. Oh yeah, this is